Alright guys, Carl here, and this is the first tutorial video for my first drum cover video, The Prisoner by Maiden off the Number of the Beast album. Link in the description. And yeah, link in the description. And I hope you have seen it, hope you enjoyed it. And now for, again, the drummers, or even not the drummers, just anyone curious on how different bits and pieces work and how all the parts go together. I chose this song because, 90% of why I chose this song was that drum intro. It's cool, as well as being not particularly too crazy. You know what I mean? It's nothing, it's no jazz, it's no, fusion prog craziness, but it's cool. It's just a cool little intro drum thing. It's amazing. The song "The Prisoner," it's such an anthem. It's such a good song, especially popular with the Iron Maiden fans, and especially this album and the band. When you think about heavy metal, at least when I think about it, I think of the pinnacle, the most important albums. You have Machine Head by Deep Purple, the first Black Sabbath album, early Led Zeppelin stuff, and also other Black Sabbath and Deep Purple, and you could say the Rolling Stones and the Who. That's kind of where hard and heavy rock kind of came together, and Black Sabbath was kind of the first metal band, but even then they considered themselves hard rock. If you're thinking in terms of heavy metal, just pure straight business, no nonsense, The Number of the Beast is one of the most important albums, if not, in my personal opinion, the most. I believe Hallowed Be Thy Name, which is the last song on the album of The Number of the Beast, is a lot of kind of top 10 kind of lists put that as the #1 heavy metal song of all time. So in terms of how important this is to heavy metal and how popular this album, this band is, I'd rate it very high. But anyway, to the song. So The Prisoner starts off with that drum intro. I'll play it for yous. I'll play it once over, and you can just repeat it at will. If it's going too fast and you can't pick out the different stuff while I play it, at the bottom, yeah, that's right, at the bottom right section of the video, there's a settings options. You press that and you should see a speed. The speed will be set at 1 times or 1 multiply. You could put that to 0.75 or 0.5 to then slow the video down, so you can slowly pick out what I'm playing. Even though I'm playing fast, you can slowly see what I'm playing. So it starts off with that first crash hit and then to just a kind of generic rock beat. I'll play it once through you and then I'll go through the parts. It's just that, and then play twice. There's nothing hard about that. There is really nothing hard about that intro, except one thing. And it's such a funny thing, and I hate and love it at the same time. The first bar is just that boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, da ga 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 boom. Simple beat, simple fill, nothing too complicated. The second part, dum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba. On the crash, bum bum ba 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 da bum ba ba bum. That's just the second bit again. Basic fill, basic beat. The third part, and if I actually pan the camera down for 1 second, you see that I've got my. Can you see that there? You can kind of see it. You can see this double bass pedal, right? And what that is used for, oh, not in it, zoom in. Oh, no, zoom back in. Oh, Right, okay. What that double bass pedal is used for is for that. I had the double bass pedal there because for the first 3 days of me trying to record this, not only couldn't I get that first hit in on time because there's no timer for the song. There's just no timer. I actually had to count on the laugh when he exhales on the third time. I needed to count it. It was, don't ask how I figured that out. It was just a bit of madness. For days as well, I couldn't get that ba 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 on the single foot because the original drummer Clive Bird does it. So I had to play it on double bass, and then on the day when it came to actually recording it, I don't know what happened. Don't know what happened to me. Don't know what unearthly being blessed or cursed me with something, but I could just do it with a single foot. And I was so angry at myself that I was like, ugh! But I done it anyway. But if you take a look, do you want to take a look? Yeah. If I move these here and I pan the camera down at my foot, can you see that there? Yeah. It's just 1, 2, 3 and a 4. And that's all it is. If you're gonna do it with the double bass, if I get both the legs in here, if you're gonna do it with double bass, then you need to close the hi-hat, close that down and lock it. You need to go. But actually, if you listen to that, for me it's a lot more loose. Actually, it's a lot more loose and not as tight. Yeah. So, but honestly, if you don't get up to speed, that's fine. All you need to do is just drop it down, do it slowly. And just progressively speed that up. Just do it as slow as you can. Like honestly, just if you're just going at this speed, do that. And if that's maximum, you can do it. Just keep doing that and keep doing that, and build up ever so slightly with a tempo, a metronome. You could get a free app on your phone, and just build that up from there. And that's really just that intro. That's the hardest bit of it. The rest is just a simple beat and fills. Slow down this video or the drum cover video, and you can tell what I'm doing. The next part is getting into the groove. So we're doing the last bar of the fill and I'll go into the groove. Two things about that. One, you notice I don't have my china, as well as my other tom. I also wanted to say in the drum cover videos, I'll add in the stuff that you need to make it sound the same, but in these I'll show you what you need. I think I said this in the introduction. I'll show you what you need to actually just play it. So you don't need a china to play it. You need it to sound accurate to the song. He has a china in the groove. Where he's like crash, China, 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 crash. But you don't need it. As long as you have a crash, you'll sound fine, you'll sound good. Again, I was using a high tom because like melodically, the notes, there's a high tom at certain bits, and you can kind of, if you pick out the notes and the frequencies of the different toms, he does have many, and the guy does have many, but you don't need it. You don't really require it. All you need is these 3 toms, as well as a snare to play it. And the second bit of that, the groove is simple. It's just 2, 3 and 4. No, sorry. 1 and 2. No, yeah. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 A 3. 1 and 1 A 2, 3 and 4. Ba 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 bum bum ba bum bum ba. That's the groove. The trickiest bit about it, and if you're going to play it with a drumless track of the song, it's the time change. Iron Maiden are notorious for their time changes, and when I was actually trying to play the song and get it in on time with the beat, I was actually find myself dragging a little bit. Dragging as in find myself a bit behind the beat. And when you're recording, if you're playing live or you're playing with a band, then it won't be so much of a problem because the drummer's the backbone, the instrumentalists will follow you. But if you're playing it like the recording, or especially if you're playing a drum track where there is no backbone, you need to follow guitars, which is quite hard. I will say it is very hard. You really just need to be, you need to know what tempo you're going to be playing next, which was the real tricky bit of this song. And you'll be pleased to know that's the hardest bits of the song, done and dusted. It's a really good feeling when you play it as well. When you do the drum intro, you do that ba 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 bum, and then you get that time change correct. That's you done the hardest bits of this song. Honest to God, the hardest bits. And that groove again, it's simple enough. You hit the china or the crash that you have when it's needed. Ba 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 bum bum bum. I've heard a couple live versions. Some of them just go ba 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 ba. Don't add in the snare. Bum ba bum ba. Either or, as long as you get those crash hits in, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be Gucci. End the recording there. Alright, so you've got the groove, you've got the intro, you've got the verse and the groove down. Now it's onto the bridge, onto the chorus. So not the bridge, the pre-chorus onto the chorus. Basically you're just doing that groove and it's followed up by a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Da da ba 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 ba. Hence why I say you only need these 3. Again, the high tom is what it sounds like, but you only need 1 snare, 2 toms. So going into the groove, and then the pre-chorus is just another kind of basic fast-paced rock beat. It just sounds something like this. That's basically just the pre-chorus, simple beat. The middle of that is the don't know what else to say. It's as simple as that. That snare with the cymbals, get that in the middle of the bar. And then not a prisoner. Again, just the beat again. Again, bottom of the video, bottom right. Slow it down if you want to see exactly what's going on. It's just simple as that. We get onto the chorus. So we go on with that da 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 dum ba dum. Not a prisoner, dum. I'm a free man, dum. And my blood is my own now. Don't care where the past was. I know where I'm going. First bar, groove. First bar, groove with just a cymbal at the end. Second bar is a groove with a cymbal at the end. Third bar is the groove, and then the fourth bar is that da 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 boom, ba 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 boom, and that's all it is. It's just going around the kit. I'll play it for you again, and again slow it down if need be. And as you saw there, I just went straight back into the hi-hat for the verse. Second verse again is the exact same. Again, that's the second verse, and then it goes to the second pre-chorus. Still exactly the same. Second chorus, it's doubled. So just double the amount of that. And at the end of that second chorus, you get into like goes into like the bridge, or like the break just before the solo, and just at the very end there, you get that. Again, it's really really self-explanatory. Slow down the video. The first part of that is just da 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 dum, be ba da 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 gum, ba da 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 dum, da 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 dum, ba ba da da dum, ba da 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 dum, ba da 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 dum, ba ba da dum, ba. And then that, play it with one hand, two hand, do it a flam if you want to be creative, but that's digga digga dum bum ba, and then that's you into the bridge. Now the bridge is just a 16 beat with a snare and with a double kick on 1 and 3, and then the and of 1 and 3. So it's just. And before the guitar solo, there's the first bar of that is just like that, and then the second bar is 8 beats on the snare. I'll show you basically the whole structure of that. It's quick, and then how it then goes into the solo. So this is before the solo kicks in. So. That's not right. Ah. And then it's just like that, then the solo kicks in. Then after that, it's the exact same beat, snare on 2 and 4, foot, the kick on the 1 and 3 and the end of 1 and 3, but now on the snare you're hitting, if you have a china, or on your crash, and that's literally all the difference. And at the 4th bar, when you do the snare hits, it's just 8 hits instead of 16. I think I said 8 hits before, but it's actually 16. And yeah, and then that just repeats. So I'll play it for you again, slow down if need be. Here's the bridge groove. And that's a solo kind of groove there. You keep playing that until the solo ends, and then on that last bar there, on the last bar, instead of going da 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 da, you're just going. And that's you back into the last chorus. The last thing to note is that the last chorus is different. In the chorus where you'd have 1 bar groove and then 1 bar of just a couple cymbal hits, 3 bar grooves, another bar groove, and then that last bar is it's now swapped. So on the first bar it's still the groove, now on the second it's the fill, third is the groove, and then the fourth is that cymbal hit, and there's a reason for that. At least this is the reason why I think it is. So you do that, and then that means on that last bar you're just doing a couple cymbal hits, but he does it that he goes fill, cymbals, fill, cymbals, and then that's like doubled again. The second chorus is then doubled, and he goes fill, cymbals, and then fill, and then for that very last one, he doesn't slow it down, no, but he does the fills again, so he has 2 fill, so he does the fills twice, and that kind of symbolises the end of the song. So I'll play like that last chunk for you, so it's fill, cymbals, fill, and then that final fill at the end. And then that last crash hit, just ring it out, because that's the end of the song. And that's basically how you play, not basically, that is how you play The Prisoner by Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. That's really it. Again, everything I've played here, I play in the drum cover, so you can do the exact same as I've done, that I've told you in these. Again, bottom right, speed 0.05 or 0.5. Sometimes 0.5 is a bit slow if the song's a bit too slow, but this is quite upbeat, so this might be quite suitable for it. As in, like, 0.5 might be too slow if you're playing something like Back in Black. But I'm roasting AC/DC a lot on this channel. I don't feel good about myself. Anything else to say about it? Yes, in the 1988 Maiden England live album, where they play live in Birmingham at the NECC, you can tell how much of a fanboy I am that I know that off the top of my head. Nico McBrain, who didn't play on the record of this, changes the song. Nico's known for his accessories and Philly bits and just loads of stuff. He changes the intro to the song, that intro beat, and that is like one of the few things where I'm like, oh, Nico, I need to fault you on that one. I don't like it. That's something that really shouldn't be changed. But what he does in the pre-chorus is cool, and I'll show you what it is. If you kill me, I'll say. So in that fill in the pre-chorus, I'll show you that and then I'll talk about it. And what that is, it's different from that. It's different. It adds flavour. It adds exoticness to it. It's just something different. And I mean, it's a relatively simple song. It's a relatively simple fill that he's adding in. And actually, this is so. I mean, obviously, it's the drums that are watching this. But you actually get an extra semi-quaver of a rest if you do that fill. So if you're doing the instead of you get one semi-quaver more of a rest. Arguably, you're going faster and you're playing a bit more viciously, which isn't really very economic, but I actually find it kind of gives me a second wind, or maybe because it's a different feeling, it kind of breaks the muscle memory a little bit. But that's something that he adds in that I thought would be good to add in, because if I was to add in anything else that he does, it would just be all over the place. There wouldn't be the prisoner anymore. But yes, that is The Prisoner by Iron Maiden, off the Number of the Beast album tutorial. Hope you've enjoyed this. Again, if there's any bits and bobs that you don't follow, you can always look at this video, open up another tab on the drum cover, look what I'm doing in that song, slow either of them down. Any other questions, ask in the comments about maybe not so technical stuff about the actual song, but if you want links of live versions of the song or other versions of the song that I think are quite good, go right ahead. But this has been my tutorial for The Prisoner, Iron Maiden. Like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.